like the power of God and the power of letting go, leaving glory to God, let His will be done.
This is where real men talk. No mask, no walls, just truth and heart. Iron sharpens iron, we rise and walk side by side, never falling apart. Through the struggle, through the fight, we stand for truth, we live for Christ. This is the call, this is the call. Welcome to the Real Men Talk Show.
The Real Men Talk Show. Real talk for the real men of Christ.
Hebrews 10:24-25. And let us consider how we may spur one another on toward love and good deeds, not giving up meeting together, but encouraging one another.
Lord, I need you. Can you see me? Lord, I need you. Can you see me? Can you see me? Lord, I need you. Can you see me? Lord, I need you. Lord, I need you. Lord, I need you. Lord, I need you. Oh, please protect me. Lord, I need you. Lord, I need you. Lord, I need you. Oh.
Welcome to the Real Man Talk Show. We are here for the real men of Christ, guys that try their best to live a righteous life, do good by their families, their friends, follow the principles of God. And we know it's not always easy, but we do the best we can. And that's what we're here for, to let you know that you're not alone. This is a podcast, an audio podcast, and this is actually going to be our first video opportunity. So I cheated a little bit to get a good background. I'm actually out here, just returned to Florida, and I'm out here by an awesome sunset you can see behind me. But where I'm coming from is Super Bowl week, Super Bowl 60. The Seahawks did that thing and took that championship. But in the time that a lot of people were talking about football, we, with our media outlet, 24 Flicks and 24 Flicks News, got the opportunity to take these one-on-ones and talk to players and coaches from both teams about God. So what you're going to see on this episode is a compilation of interviews just cut up and put together to just tell you that these guys are warriors for Christ. A lot of them have advice for you guys that are out there struggling. And I'm just going to throw it all on here. We got Seahawks coach Mike Macdonald, head coach. He was very awesome and powerful what he had to say. Stefon Diggs from the Patriots as well, at the podium in front of hundreds of people, spoke about God. Jackson Smith and Jigbe from the Seahawks. He spoke about how his faith has helped him through the tough times. And even Cooper Kupp, plus other players, guards and defensive backs. I just went up to their faces and asked them, how has faith helped you through the ups and downs of this season? Also, at some of these interviews where I had more time, I asked them, what advice or do you have a word for these guys that are going through struggles? So please sit back, relax, check this out on the first video episode of the Real Men Talk Show. We've been talking to a lot of players and coaches from both teams about their faith and how it's helped them through the season. And I just wanted to get your take on how faith has helped you.
Like my faith has been an ongoing journey my whole life. You know, there's been periods in my life where I felt like I've been really close to God, and those have been awesome times. And then there's there's times of doubt, and there's times where your faith isn't as strong. And I think that message kind of will resonate with people because I think that's inevitable to a certain degree. But I think in the last 2 years, really since moving to Seattle, really actually the last few years from being in Baltimore and Seattle, just understanding what life is about, the power of God and the power of letting go, leaving glory to God, let His will be done, and there's a peace that happens with that, and there's a confidence, and there's also a sense of responsibility that you want to carry out His will as well. So that's really helped me this year, and hopefully my journey will continue.
Awesome.
Okay, thank you.
Right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey, Stefon, I like the hoodie, man. I need a hug, too.
Appreciate it. I don't really need a hug. Don't touch me, but
It's all good. You're safe. I just have a question. Are you a man of faith? And if you are a man of faith, how does that help you through the ups and downs of the season?
100% man of faith. I get happy when I get to talk about it a little bit because my relationship with the higher power, whatever you believe in, my God is a good God, and I feel like I learned through experience the things that He's taught me, and my shortcomings and overcoming and the obstacles that I went through even this past off season. I kind of talked about it a little bit as far as leaving Buffalo was a different experience for me, and I wanted to go to Houston. I ended up going to Houston. I wanted to chase a ring. I was around great players, a good team, and then I ended up tearing my ACL, boom. And then fast forward, I ended up at the Patriots. Not a lot of people, believed in the Patriots or thought they would do anything. They said they were gonna win 6-7 games. That's what I was reading up that point, but didn't pay it no mind. Fast forward, now I'm in the Super Bowl. It's a lot of things that happened in that timeline, but leaning on my faith and leaning on the things that that got me here. I feel like he was going to help me overcome anything that I go through or went through. And look at how it all played out. Who would have thought? I wouldn't have. But I'm gonna continue to lean on Him through everything that I go through. Here I am at the Super Bowl trying to win a game.
Can you talk about your faith and how it's helped you through your ups and downs of your career?
Yeah, that's been everything for me. I've been through, I've been to what we would say the mountaintop in the NFL. I've also been through some real dark valleys, and I feel like I've just been sustained through my faith and my belief that there's a plan for me and that I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. I think the other thing that's been so helpful is that my faith is taking my view off of me, and it's been on the guys around me, the people that I can impact, the guys that I can help support and serve in any way. And that's where I want to be. I want to be some of the people who look back and are like, man, I want to be a good teammate. I want to be some of the people who are excited to have in the room with them. And certainly, no matter what's going on, it's really hard to be that guy when things aren't going the right way. But my faith without a doubt has been the sustainer through all that.
Jackson, how's your walk with faith helped you during the ups and downs of the season? How's your walk with faith helped you during the ups and downs of the season?
Just have an unwavering faith. Results are one game, bad game, good game. It doesn't, move me. And I think just being able to stand on that has brought a lot of peace in my life.
What do you think, Nick?
Man, there's nothing like the brotherhood of Christian men. Those real moments of fellowship, the encouragement, and those jokes that only the brothers get. And that support that keeps us moving forward. That's what we're all about. Here's to the men of Christ. The Real Men Talk Show. Real talk for the real men of Christ. Be sure to check out the Real Men Talk Show wherever you get your favorite podcast.
This is where real men talk.
Mark your calendars. The 2026 International Christian Film and Music Festival is happening April 29th to May 2nd at the Hilton DoubleTree at SeaWorld Resort in beautiful Orlando, Florida. 4 unforgettable days of films, music, inspiration, and connection. Don't miss your chance to be part of the movement. Save the date. ICFF 2026 is where faith and creativity collide.
This is where real men talk.
Let me ask this. We always ask about faith players, and I'm going to ask you as well. A lot of players have been very outspoken about their faith, like a lot. It's been a very bold thing. What do you think about that?
Thank you for asking. My faith's really important to me as well, and I think this has been a really cool experience with a team that has some young players that are very strong in their faith. You have some veteran players that are also strong in their faith, and then, of course, you have some players that are somewhere in between in their journey, and in their walk. And my faith has been increasingly important to me throughout the course of the 25 years of my career, and I really value the environment that we have, that Coach Vrabel allows us to have those avenues to explore our faith, to deepen our faith, to talk about our faith, and it's just been absolutely awesome to watch so many people go closer to the Lord throughout the course of the season.
Do you have a word of encouragement for the men of the faith that are just going through day-to-day struggles?
I absolutely do. You're not alone. That's my word of encouragement, is that I think one of the biggest tricks of the evil one is to isolate us and make us feel like we're different or that we're not good enough. And that shame and that guilt can weigh us down from standing up to be the men that we're different to be. Be in community with other believers. Lean on your brothers for strength. Be willing to be vulnerable and to share with someone what you're going through. God designed us for community. And when we're in a brotherhood of Christ, we're lifted up by an army of angels that help us to be the men we call to.
So we're here with Coby Bryant. What about the name, man? Tell me about the name, and Coby Bryant.
My parents love Coby Bryant. That's something that somebody they wanted to name me after, just him being the person that he is and how he represented himself, not just on the court, but just overall as a person. So they wanted me to create my own legacy, and that's why they split it different.
That's awesome. That's really awesome. Did want to ask you, and I want to talk to you about your faith.
Yes, sir.
How has gotten you through your career and even through the ups and downs of this season?
Yes, sir. He's my relationship with Christ has been, instilled in me from day one. My parents, had me in church growing up. My grandparents, I grew up in the church family from day one, like I said, and just to have that relationship with him has been unreal. Like you said, through the trials and tribulations, he's been with me throughout my journey. I never questioned him and what he has planned for me. His story for me was already written. I give him all the praise through success and through the lows, and it's been a great journey.
So what do you think about, it's been something, we've been talking about this all week. Players, both sides, teams, coaches, everyone professing Christ, and just the greatness of his and just trying to spread the gospel.
Absolutely, it's great. We have guys on the team as well who represent that the right way, and just bringing others along as well too, and that's always a great sign when you have guys like that, and including myself, to try to bring guys along and just be that representation as best as we can.
So your pre-game prep or your post-game, what's your prayer life like before going into a game?
Absolutely. First thing I do as soon as my feet hit the ground, I pray. My mom sends me a prayer, and then right before the game, I go out on the field. I always call my dad and my older brother, and we pray together. So I pray like 3 to 4 times a day. Yes, sir.
Hey, you're out there in the battlefield.
Yeah, absolutely.
You gotta be covered, right? You gotta be covered. I have a podcast. It's called The Real Men Talk Show, and it's for real men of Christ.
Yes, sir.
And basically, it's to support guys, uplift guys that are just doing the day-to-day and trying to be faithful to God and the Word. Do you have any encouraging words for some brothers that might be out there suffering in silence?
Yes, sir. I mean, it's not hard just to. I mean, it's not easy to speak up, you know, but just starting with that foundation with Christ can guide you into, you know, speaking up, and it's okay to not be okay. You know, we're all humans at the end of the day, and like I said earlier, God has gotten me through the lowest of the lowest, and you know, and that's part of life. We're all gonna go through things, but you know, I know I can always count on Him to get me through whatever.
Awesome.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Trey, can I ask you a question?
Absolutely.
I have a podcast called The Real Man Talk Show, and it's to stand up for men of Christ that are going through it and going through the daily struggles that we go to when we try to live righteous. Can you give a word to these guys that are going through these? They try to live right, but they're going through it.
Ultimately, I would say I think that everybody's going through it, right? And I think that I think one thing that we can lean on is that Jesus was also tempted as well too. You know, as soon as he was baptized, he went into the wilderness to be tempted, and he experienced some of those same temptations that we experienced. And I think that another big thing is not trying to rely on yourself to get through those tough things, right? I think we have to understand and know that we have to rely on Jesus Christ to be able to get through those things, whatever tough things you're going through, whatever sin struggle that you're struggling with. You can never do it on your own, and I think that God wants to carry those burdens. So I think that that's ultimately.
So you know more than I do. Who's a believer in the locker room? Who isn't? But over the last few years, people have just been coming out and confessing God. I mean, what does that mean to you?
It means a lot. It means a lot. I think that it's a revival going on. I think that athletes are being more spoken about their faith, and I think it's nobody but God. I think that personally for me, I think that it's no man knows when God is coming back, and I try to live my life every single day running after Him and seeking His righteousness. But I think that when you see the world and you see how everything is going, like God is coming back real soon, and it's not to scare anybody or anything like that. It's in the Bible, it's in the Word, right? All the things that are happening, right? Like those things are happening, and I think that your faith needs to really be taken serious, and I think that guys are starting to understand that. All athletes from football, basketball, baseball, whatever, and I think that guys are starting to really profess that. And I think it means a lot to me, because I think we're supposed to be outspoken about our faith too.
Amen.
We're not called to We're not called to be comfort seeking, right? Paul was in jail, and he's still writing letters to Philippi, to Ephesians, all those different things. And so, like you said, we're supposed to speak boldly. So, and I think a lot of guys are doing that. A lot of women as well too.
That's true.
Yeah.
So look at this. I mean, it's opening night.
Absolutely.
A Super Bowl 60.
Yeah.
And we talking about Jesus.
Exactly right. And I think that's the biggest thing is this platform, and a lot of people would think that this platform is for themselves or for the Super Bowl, but it's more so what God can do with the platform. Right. And I think this is the perfect stage to do that. And God raises up men and women and people like you to interview guys and guys to come out with their faith, and even for yourself. I think that you're getting more people that are standing up and starting podcasts and interviewers and all those different things. So I think it's a revival on both fronts.
I just want to thank you for giving me these few minutes.
No doubt, man. No doubt. I appreciate
the fact that you stand up and talk about Christ.
Oh, yeah.
You think about the little kids in high school or in school, and they're teens, and it doesn't look cool.
For sure.
You see an NFL player talking about it.
Yeah, man.
I mean, that's what's up.
Yeah, I think that it's especially for the team, the younger generation. I think that Bible tells us that we're not a part of this. We're not called to be a part of this world.
Right.
And I think being on Instagram and seeing all the social media and all those different things, young people want to be a part of that. But all of that is so fleeting, right? Like Jesus Christ talking about, He's the eternal, He's the everlasting water. You drink of me, you'll never be thirsty again.
Amen.
And I think that chasing after all these other things, that's where you'll be thirsty, right? And I think that it's time. It's time for men and interviewers like yourself to bring Jesus Christ to the forefront and to the center.
Hey, y'all resting up before practice? Yeah. Go get them, y'all. God bless you guys, man. All right. Can you talk about how your faith has helped you through the ups and downs of the season?
My faith has been with me all season. I was hurt earlier in the season, and I had to really go to God and asking Him, like, I had that moment where I was asking God, okay, why did I get hurt? How can I come to you more while I'm getting this injury? To help me grow and get back into my word, back into my Bible, and also lead others to the word. And just being able to grow with God and in my studies with it, it's been amazing throughout the season.
So has He answered your prayers? Has He given you signs of
He's
what to do?
He's definitely giving me signs. Definitely when I was reading scriptures, stuff started resonating with me. And just being able to, I'll say, not look at life as like, okay, how can I, like, everything's written. I learned that, like, everything is written, everything's gonna happen already, and that I just gotta keep moving forward and just keep moving on focus.
So we covered the Orlando Magic and Jalen Suggs, the running back, the point guard of the Orlando Magic. That's some devastating, like, knee injuries.
Yeah.
And he talked about how while he's off, he really leaned on his faith and really got into his word. Before the game, like, he went up by the head post and put his head down, and I'm like, are you trying to get in the zone? He said, no, I was praying.
Yeah.
How does prayer in your life, like, before games and stuff, how does that?
Oh, yes, I pray a lot before the games. I pray probably 2 or 3 times. Like, after warm up, I get into the locker, I just put like a towel over my head, and it's like that time of just being God. I just talk to Him, talk out loud while music is playing and all that different stuff. Like, I'm just talking to God, giving it thanks. When I'm running out the tunnel, I'm giving Jesus thanks. But definitely prayer, I have a heavy prayer life, and I think praying there is definitely very powerful. And especially on game day, I'm praying for my teammates, praying for even the other team, keeping them healthy, thanking God, getting here safely. It's just that, like, say prayer is definitely big for me.
That's awesome. Now I do a podcast. It's called The Real Men Talk Show. It's for the real men of Christ, and this is for the guys that try every day to live righteous, do the right thing, take care of their families. But it's tough, man. It's life in general is up and down, and you got your challenges, and we suffer in silence. We don't talk about it. So you can give me an encouraging word for the men of Christ that are out there that see you here, get ready to play in the Super Bowl, and you sit there talking with me about Jesus, which I think is awesome.
Yeah.
Give me words of encouragement.
Just keep going and keeping God first, and don't be afraid to talk to somebody about what you're struggling with. Have those group of men around you that's going to help you, keep you forward, keep you pushing forward, and keep you also locked in on the right path. Like, sin is always creeping. The devil's always trying to come get you, and it's hard to fight flesh by yourself. And you have that right group of men around you, and keep fighting and keep trying to be as righteous as possible.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Okay, so I hope you got something from that. I hope you got some encouragement, and just be encouraging. These guys out here playing in the Super Bowl. We also have guys in the NBA that talk about God and different things. Okay, there's my finger in the camera. That's no good, right? All right, so we have guys in the NBA and different sports. They all love Jesus and are willing to talk about it and really help keep you guys and keep everyone encouraged when they can. They're not ashamed of it, and these guys are just doing their best to just be faithful to the Lord. And He is the foundation for what they do. Please be sure to check us out. We're going to be on all your social media. We will be here on Spotify, all your platforms for social media. And just keep an eye out, The Real Man Talk Show. Also check out 24flix.com and 24flix News. That's 24FLIX. Thank you and God bless.
Show.